But I'm about to fuck your head up. You know what's crazy about all that? Why? I seen y'all, everybody had posted Maine going to jail and shit.
Yeah.
Right? Why 3 days, like 3-4 days before that day, me, Maine, Young Boy, and Fredo was on the phone, on FaceTime together. Also with Mista Cain too. Mista was on the phone too.
Oh, she a jigga bop. Tonight I'm trying to jig and bop. You know it's up, I'm really on my top. I'm on my top, say DJ, running from the top, turn it up a notch.
YouTube, man, what it is, what it do, what it be like. Welcome back to the channel, What the Hell TV, where everything we react to, you gonna be like, what the hell? And man, look, man, today, man, we got that boy, none other than Baton Rouge artist, Tec, man. TC, we call him TC down here in BR, you hear me? And man, you know, he recently did an interview, with Say Cheese, and you know, he was asked about the Maine Musik situation, their relationship, and you know, what's the future bring, you know what I'm saying? And you know, he kept it real, man. And he even unload and unleash and reveal a situation that the public didn't never even know about until he said something about it, and which included YB, Fredo, Bang, Mista Cain, and himself, you feel me? And Maine Musik, you know, all on the line together. And it kind of put me in the mind of recently with Boosie revealing that him, Fredo, Bang, YB, and Kevin Gates was on the phone.
This is something I wasn't expecting this year, but you and NBA Youngboy actually got on the phone together, along with some other people as well. You want to say who they are, or is that still a secret?
I mean, it was me, YB, Gates, and Fredo.
Boosie, NBA Youngboy, Fredo Bang, Kevin Gates were on a group FaceTime.
Yeah.
And I remember, I've always been cool with Fredo since the beginning, right? Me and him actually spoke yesterday.
That's who told you.
That's who told me. He said not to say nothing. But since you're volunteering it, it just is what it is. But that's great, because I remember whenever, wait, is Fredo your cousin, or?
Yeah, he like my cousin down the line.
Yeah. But I remember whenever I used to mention him, he used to be like, well, I just don't talk about Baton Rouge politics. So
yeah,
you've always just kind of left it alone.
We don't.
Right.
You never heard me get on here and talk about no Baton Rouge.
Exactly. But the fact that all you guys, now you and Youngboy, there's been some back and forth here and there. A lot of times it seems like it comes out of nowhere. You know, it seems like y'all are cool, and then suddenly Youngboy drops some line about you and so forth. But what led up to this phone call?
Oh, they fucked my head up, man. I mean, you know, I was getting on there with YB. Gates popped up on that motherfucker. Then Fredo popped up on that motherfucker.
So you and Gates, have you guys had a okay relationship, or has there been a little bit of tension?
Nah, it ain't never been no real tension. It's just, I think with BR, bro, it always just like, it always been is like, with rap groups, niggas don't really fuck with each other. It always been like that. Like, niggas groups stay with their groups. Niggas groups stay with their groups.
Now, being a BR native, a Louisiana native, bro, you know, coming up on these dudes, you know, that's a big deal for us, bro. And it's a big deal for a lot of people, a lot of states, you feel me? And, you know, a lot of people would love to see that, you know? But like I say, man, at the end of the day, it's a lot of politics, a lot of egos come with that. But hey, you never know, man. But in this interview, Tec spoke on, you know, kind of bringing people together, things like that. And, you know, just landing on the line, man, and where him and Maine Musik stand. And he kind of been a bigger person, you feel me, I say, and taking accountability of his actions, you feel me, with the Maine Musik, him and them two going at it, you know, and saying things that, you know, he kind of regret. And so, you know, as a man, you know, I respect that, you feel me? But look, man, I'm gonna stop the talking, let y'all get into the content, and let y'all see what Tec had to say, man. Let's go.
But all 5 of us was on FaceTime together. Like all us. We was all on FaceTime together. And when we got on FaceTime, bro, I was happy to see the shit, but the only thing I was worried about was that nigga, bro. I'm like, man, like, I'm like, what up with you? So young boy was like, who, me, bitch? I'm just cool and fine, popping shit, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, bitch, not you. Man, what up, nigga? You feel me? Cause I'm like, damn, it took for us to be on the phone. Bitch, I done pulled up in Sherwood. I've been calling this person around you. I've been doing. It took for, feel me? And that shit kind of hurt it, but it is what it is. Like, I was still happy. It was like, it was a bittersweet moment for me. I don't know how everybody else felt, but at the end of the day, it was great to see. Like, cause I know if the world seen this, if anybody else, like, they'll be fucked up about this. Like, cause this some shit that nobody believed ever happened. Like,
what was that energy like with you said Fredo was on the line too, right?
Yeah.
What was Fredo? Did Fredo and Young Boy have did they say anything to each other?
Yeah, they was talking, but it wasn't no friction. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Young Boy was like the most positive I ever seen him when we was on that phone, like on that conversation. And it was a good thing to see from being like a fan from long distance of what you doing and knowing you before all this shit. It's just like, it was a good thing to see. And bang, he was chilling, you know what I'm saying? He was cool, and like, they ain't had no friction at all. Like, they was more when I had brought up me and Maine shit, like, we was on that bit talking about like business and other shit and moving forward with like sending each other music and just talking about life and how niggas doing it and doing their thing. And I got on that bitch. I'm on some shit like talking to them and looking and taking in what they saying. But all I did, I get on that bitch and straight talk to Maine, bro. I ain't gonna even lie. I straight went their way, and I was like, you know, I just gotta like see what's up with the elephant in the room, bitch. I'm like, what up with you? And Maine ain't even really reply or say too much to me. Young Boy kind of cut him off, and it was just like, man, but I know you missed that bitch though. Know you missed like just how that bitch is, a funny person and this and that, and just running it with him and this and that. And I end up being on the phone like, bitch, I know I did some bitch shit to you, and wop. And Young Boy came in again like, man, we all do bitch shit. There's been a time and this and this happened, and I double back and dish Fredo, but like, we over all shit, y'all niggas brothers. And I'm just like, damn, this shit crazy, bro. You know?
Yeah, I guess in our interview, Maine basically said y'all trying to bring Baton Rouge together. It didn't feel real, didn't feel authentic. How do you feel about when he said that in the Say Cheese interview?
It probably didn't feel real to him because he was like, he fresh home from doing 6-7 years. He don't know nothing about what's going on out here. He didn't even see the other attempts of them trying to like mend their situation with the toy drive shit. None of that. He missed a lot of shit, and he missed a lot of like being present of the deaths in the city from like rappers and just niggas around. Like, you know, he missed a lot of that shit. So, and I feel like I just grew a lot, I matured a lot, and I always been like a certain type of ways I felt about people. I don't feel that way no more because it wasn't that detrimental. It wasn't that crazy. Like, it wasn't nothing that we couldn't get over. So I done got over a lot of shit that Maine probably felt like he was provide like they took that away from him. He was deprived from being able to speak on certain situations or do certain shit or react certain ways. So I think he was still catching up on that and trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, finally get the chance to say this, what you've been wanting to say. But I don't know, bro. But I'm telling you, that shit was totally genuine with me. I've been speaking on interviews before about shit coming together. I was talking to Fredo myself, asking him questions like, would you do a song with Young Boy? Like, oh, you will do this. You know that bitch, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what this will mean to the game. Like, bro, if we all just come together like niggas do in other states and other places, like, I've been preaching it. I've been saying it. And when me and Bang started doing the project, I even got that message over to him. And he was with it. You feel me? We was with it. But by Maine being out here, fresh grounds, and YB not being out here, he don't know how he feel or how he gonna react to certain shit. He just gotta go off of how he think what he'll react or what would he do in these moments or what he think. Like, you know what I'm saying? From what he's seeing on YouTube and shit. Cause behind closed doors, it's a whole nother conversation. This shit, real life, bro. You know what I'm saying? We real men. At the end of the day, we got real family. We all got careers. We all got people we got to provide for and do. Like, this shit real. And we really mean something to where we from. And at the end of the day, this shit bigger than us. If we could come together, it's bigger than all of us. So.
Yeah, you and Maine said a lot of hurtful shit about each other on live. Did you ever feel fucked up about that? Like, why did I do that? Like,
yeah. I can't even look at them lives without being embarrassed or cutting that shit off. I can't do it. So I try to like forget all that shit even happened. Like, but it is what it is. You know,
once it's on the internet, you know how I go though. Once it's on the internet, it's up there. You gotta just let it do what it do.
And that's the world we live in. That's how this shit is now. But before, like, you don't think niggas, all right, say rappers before the internet, you don't think these niggas had real arguments? Like even Boosie and Weapon, for sake, like if we bring them up. Before we had Instagram and all this and that, think if we would have had this shit in their era, how they duo, would it would have played out like, you know what I'm saying? Cause nigga, this shit real. Everybody got egos. Everybody got people on side. I'm telling them like, man, that nigga got you fucked up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We all got that shit. So nigga would have been said something to hurt your feelings or hurt his feelings. And I tell you, bro, I go too far, bro. And that's why I something I'm still working on with myself because I ain't perfect. So, yeah. But at the end of the day, I still love that nigga. I got love for that nigga. I know that nigga still love me. I miss him. I know he still miss me. But it's like, I don't know if shit gonna be different from shit that's been said. I don't know. You feel me? I know I'm gonna still feel some type of ways and this and that, but could I get over it? Could I look over it? Yeah, because I understand.